today I'm going to be showing you guys how to produce a song in style of like Ariana, Lizzo, Doja Cat, like that kind of like bad bitch R&B pop vibe. So this is actually a song of mine. It's called Breakfast. I have another video on it. This is a video where I produce the beginning of this track in 1 hour. I have it linked up above. So if you guys want to check that out first, you go ahead and do that and then come back here. But this video specifically, I'm going to be showing you guys the full track, right? Because in the hour one, I literally just have an hour. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to like make this track. This is the song after many, many hours of production and vocals of all the things that go into it. So I'm just going to go through all the elements and show you guys how I did this, and hopefully you find this helpful. And yeah, let's go. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that this song is a loop. Now, a lot of songs of the genre are loops, like Thank You Next, Ariana Grande, Juicy, Doja Cat. It's a loop. It's 4 chords, 3 chords, whatever it is, just repeat it over and over and over again. So this song is no exception to that. So the way that I started producing this is from these chords, and just everything else was built on top of them. So I'm going to play this element for you guys first. That is our loop, and that's kind of where I built from. So you can hear even the song, the way the song is constructed. Because I wrote to this loop, I wrote the chorus first, and I chose to keep it that way. So the structure starts like this.
Girl, I take that hate and eat that shit for breakfast. And yeah, I like my eggs with a side of mac shit. When you talk that talk, give me hot like coffee. Talk that talk, fuel up my body. Guess I got an appetite for shit that build me up inside. I eat it all up. And then I get stronger. Eat it.
Okay, so super simple, right? Like the vocal is king here, right? We're not trying to, at least in this beginning part, we're not trying to impress anybody with like really crazy musicality. As far as instrumentation goes, you know, we're really just supporting the vocal that does a lot of movement. Because like if we take out the track and just listen to the voice.
Take that hate and eat that shit for breakfast. And yeah, I like my eggs with a side of mac shit. When you talk that talk, give me like.
It's carrying it. It's for sure carrying it. And a lot of this music is like that. You know, it's really just about the rapper, the singer. So you want to give it room for that. That's why this beginning is so simple. It's got the loop that I played. It's got this music box bell that I played. I'm pretty sure this was Omnisphere. If I don't remember, you can check that other video. But with just like some detuning on it. Really simple. I got my little vinyl loop going on over here. I got some really sparse 808 hats. You know, just like, again, really supporting the rhythm of the melody. Got a little clap. Got like a snare that comes in on every second bar. Yeah, I use this technique a lot. I honestly feel like I use this exact snare a lot as like a thickener for a clap and a snare. Little like ding. That sounds really nice to me. Yeah, and that's straight up it for this intro section. Let's look at the vocals real quick because that is what's carrying it.
Girl, I take that hate and eat that shit for breakfast.
So immediately there's throws there. There's this throw of this delay. Is that really what it's doing? Wait, I'm confused. I take a tremolated that's cool.
Breakfast.
So I've got that and I got doubles too. So if I do something earlier than a day ago, I do not remember what I did.
Breakfast.
Yeah, so these doubles are just like very spread. There's a doubler on top of them. I mean, I'm trying to get them out of the middle and to the sides because our lead is in the middle. Let's see what else is going on here.
Breakfast.
I have my little hype. all of that kind of stuff.
I like my eggs with a side of mac shit when you talk, give me.
Oh, here's an interesting technique. We call this the fry technique. So, that sound is the fry. Usually, it's used as like, oh, baby, baby. You know what I mean? It's like a starter of phrases, of vocal phrases, but sometimes we over fry on purpose. And I'm literally doing a stack of fry.
Match it.
Right? Because it creates that texture of that kind of like distortion, and it's pretty low. I mean, it's turned down. It creates that little scratchiness, which it's kind of fun. I like it. Let's see what else is here.
Talk, give me hot like coffee. Talk, fuel up my body. Guess I got an appetite for shit.
Yeah, we got like, woo, yeah, hype.
Me up inside, I eat it all up. And then I get stronger. Eat it all up.
So these harmonies, I just have them come in at the very last. Eat it all up. Towards the end of the song, they're like everywhere on every part. I'm trying to contain myself in the intro because I'm trying to build vocally. Eat it all up. Yeah, so it's just like a nice little vocal stack. Doubles come in right here. Eat it all up. Eat it up. I got the eat it up.
Eat it up.
Yeah, so vocally it's pretty. Oh yeah, there's also low octaves that come in.
Eat it all up.
Yeah, so vocally is pretty complex. So that's why the track is like super simple. So it's the same music box, it's the same synth. We do have a different hat that comes in that's doing more of like this, I think it's 16th notes, right? Yeah. Yeah, just to kind of add that like, oh, it's going now feeling, right? We got a little splash. That's cute. That's a cute. I like that, cute. And then we've got like another snare coming in. Pretty harsh 808 snare because like this is the chorus section, so I'm trying to emphasize it. They're pretty verby. They create a lot of space. Again, I'm not trying to step on the vocal, just trying to create like, oh, there's something else in the background. Like this is hype. Yeah, and I've got the 808, of course. How can I not? It's pretty glidey. If I look at what's going on here, yeah, a lot of like pitch bending going on too, which I do with just about every 808, unless it's like a really pop kind of song and I'm using 808 as not like a statement piece, but just more like tucked in. Get the kick too, of course. It's nice, like a little at the top, but like mostly it's kind of dirty and crunchy. A lot of lower mids. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for this chorus production. Let's look at the verse real quick. Eat it all up. And then I get stronger.
Little girl with holy stockings, looking like an easy target. Nah, you ain't good enough. Nah, you can't sit with us. Mom and dad think.
Alright. Track gets even simpler. We're focused on the 808, kick, snare. It's really it. It's all that's going on here. There's little like thickeners of like this. Like little like extra like hits on the drums. Like if you listen.
Little girl with holy stockings, looking like an easy target. Nah, you ain't good enough.
They're just little tiny things just to kind of keep the vibe going so it's not super boring, like kick, clap. Mostly, yeah, we're really allowing this melody to live because it's very wordy. There's a lot to process, right? Like that's what you got to think about is like as a producer, you are serving the song. I mean, I don't know, maybe if you're a DJ, like it's more about the track, but if you're a producer for another artist or for yourself as a singer, like you're serving the singer, like you're serving your artist or your artist self. So the vocals got to shine.
get stronger. Little girl with holy stockings, looking like an easy target. Nah, 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 you ain't good enough. Nah, 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 you can't sit with us.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot going on those na na nas, the stacks on here.
Nah, 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 you ain't.
So obviously there's the
Nah, nah, nah.
like low doubles, there's high doubles.
Nah, nah, nah.
So yeah, I've got like an octave up, I got an octave low. Like I think I have like different textures too. So like kind of like a breathy. And then I got, oh yeah, I got like nah, nah. I'm trying to really create that like na 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 like vibe on here. So really not afraid to play with textures. Obviously, if you work with other artists, like some people might be uncomfortable doing stuff like that, like push them a little bit. But like if they're uncomfy, like obviously don't. But I myself don't mind showing this kind of stuff. I think it's fun. I don't think it's stupid or anything. That's hilarious. And then just like a screamy one to like cut through. Do I have, oh yeah, and I have fry. Yeah, so this na is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tracks. Just to create that like nice stack.
Nah, you ain't good.
Yeah, I have a lot of like tiny things like this too. It's literally me laughing, but it's like pitched up to sound like a little kid. Because I'm talking about like kids bullying, you know? It's so subliminal. Like most people wouldn't notice this. I probably wouldn't notice this if this was somebody else's track unless I was like obsessed with it and analyzing it. But why not? Have fun as a producer, you know?
With us, mom and dad ain't got no money. Nope. So they thought they tried to bully. Nah, you can't fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty much the section. So let's go to the pre-chorus.
Nah, just raise my cup. Bitter taste. Life give me the bitter, but you know I ain't a spitter, so I clean my plate. And I ain't got the pity for your booty and your envy and your sour grapes. No, sir, say I'm nothing kosher, but the bills in my bank account beg to differ. Yeah.
Okay, the melody is really like diddy. So, you know, we're trying to support it with the track. The bell comes back in. I'm pretty sure I turned it down volume-wise though from where it was here. Oh. No, I'm lying. I did it. I thought I did. But we definitely have this hat come in that like kind of signals of like, oh, we're going now. This like 16th notes hat, because before we didn't have a hat.
I just raise my cup. Bitter taste.
It immediately creates that like urgency. And I have like a little like fills of claps right here too. Like, oh, it's not claps. Why is this called clap? Because I don't ever label anything. It's like Latin percussion, I think. Yeah, fun. I think it's just so fun. Yeah, a little Foley hits. Yeah, just kind of something different. Like, you guys know me, I really enjoy adding organic elements to everything that's otherwise electronic. So, yeah, just having like a little bit like a hand drum or something like bongo or a little like Foley moment. I really enjoy that. Oh, man, this is so simple. But like, other than the vocals that have 70,000 stacks. Let's check the vocal though.
Bitter taste. Life give me the bitter, but you know I ain't a spitter, so I clean my plate. And I ain't got the pity for your pity and your envy and your sour.
More of that scratchy fry. You know, I got the like specific bitter taste. You know, like it's super doubled, kind of phasey almost. Like I like that. It just creates that like, oh, something came in that's different. You know, not just the lead. You know, got lots of high. Actually, not that much high. I was gonna say lots of high, but not really. It's just more like bitter. Just stuff like that. It's just like in the holes. You know what I mean? That's like a very classic, super classic, like hip hop trap technique. Like anytime there's a hole, it's like, yo, yeah, what's up? Like, I mean, not that, but like usually repeats a word or like just some other kind of hype. So yeah, if you're doing the style, like don't be afraid of playing around with that.
Say I'm nothing to go.
Yeah, and I'm adding some harmony as well. I think it's up on the wet BGB track. Nope, still in the dry. Yeah, and this is like important too because like I made specifically wet stacks that are more for later choruses that are like pretty. And then I made these dry stacks that are more for the pre's and the verses that are supposed to be like cut through, you know?
And I ain't got the pity for your pity and your envy and your sour grapes.
Yeah, also don't be afraid of autotune for harmonies. Like, I mean, it depends on the style. This style, like, tune it for sure. Make it like pretty clean because you won't hear like the T-Pain warble when you're listening to the song, but it does make the harmony cleaner.
Yeah. And I ain't got the pity for your booty and your envy and your sour grapes. No.
This is it's really low in volume. So don't be scared of that. Let's see what else is going here.
Nothing to go, share with the bills in my bank account, beg to differ. Yeah.
I have a doubler moment. If you guys don't know, I don't know if I've been talking about this, but like I'm obsessed with doubling things now. It's like my latest greatest obsession. It's just like doubler moments and everything, which like I've used doubler for years, but like recently it's literally like every track.
Nothing to go, share with the bills in my bank account, beg to differ. Yeah.
Yeah, it just like pops in. For a second, it's like a waves doubler. You can use anything. But if, again, like if I heard this in another track and I was hearing it for the first time, I wouldn't even notice probably. Like I'd just be like taking the whole thing in. But it really does contribute, for sure.
Differ. Yeah. Gonna serve up tea. Set a table up for me. Cause girl, I take the hate and eat.
So what I would say about this second pre-chorus, I don't know, let's just call it this like break section, is that dynamically it's a break. Like this is more of a songwriting kind of tip, but because we just came from like we want to relax for a hot second. So that's why this melody is like really it's like super simple. It's not anything super rhythmic, and that's why, because we just came from rhythmic. We want to break from it. And it's the same with the track. It just really breaks down for a second. Yeah, we've got the main synth, we've got like little percussive hits, and then we've got the little wind up, and that's it. That's all you got. You know, we have this little like kind of vocal in between T. I'm not sure if I've put it into the instrumental or I've put it into, if I've put it in with the vocals. It's kind of like serves as both. I'll play you guys in a second.
Gonna serve up tea.
Yeah, yeah, it's in here with the instrumental. What this is just me doing T. Same here, but up 12 cents. I wanted that like child voice, you know what I mean?
Cause girl, I take that.
Yeah, and there's like a couple little things here. Like there's little bubble sounds I added, mostly because like I was thinking about the lyric video that somebody was making for me, and I was like, oh, I want this to be like little bubbles coming out of a teacup, and I was like, oh, cool, bubble sounds. Yeah, just like it's super buried. It's not super prevalent, but these things can be cheesy. I like them like in moderation. It can be really cute and fun, especially if you're like female music, like just little like cute moments. I'm into it.
Cause girl, I take the hate and eat that shit for breakfast. And yeah, I like my eggs with a side of mac.
So yeah, this is like, it's very similar to the first time the chorus goes around. It just has the kick, it has the 808, it has the strings, it kind of has everything, right? So the only difference really is the post, the eat it, what can I speak? eat it part. It needs to get even bigger, and the way I accomplish this is with adding harmony earlier now.
Shit that build me up inside, I eat it all up. And then I get stronger. Eat it all up.
And that's where kind of like, let me mute the track for a second. Like that's where those like wetter BGVs come in.
Eat it all up. And then eat it all up.
Yeah, you know, they're just very like, they're really tied pretty stacks, and there's just like Valhalla verb on it. Yo, I have so many plugins on there. Why do I have so many plugins? Oh, I'm using hybrid reverb. This is like new for Ableton 11. Really nice verb actually. It's so hard for me not to use Valhalla. Sometimes I just like force myself to use something else just to like break out of my box. But yeah, you know, there's those stacks, there's the double, there's for sure fry on the eat it up. Just adds like that like kind of feeling. The lows, and then you know, I'm starting to introduce ad-libs. There are like plenty of ad-libs towards the end. Like this I think is like the first.
Up inside
That's pretty much kind of it. You know, this whole song is really, really simple. I will point out like a few different things I did. First, second, pre-chorus, I added these like ah kind of stacks. It's so pretty. I really enjoy this. But yeah, this is like a pretty, whoa, this is a lot. There's a lot of parts Just curious what I have now. Yeah, there's a lot. You guys get it. Yeah, I just like went up the triad and kept going really on here. But yeah, things like that, like to me add a lot, you know, as you progress through the song. Because again, remember, loop. We're talking loop. Like if you keep your loop like the same, it's not going to be good. So you want to keep building it, building and then undoing, right? You want to break, you want to make it, you want to break it, you want to make it, you want to break it. That's what dynamics are, honey. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm doing like really like, I don't mind this. A lot of artists will probably be like, ew, gross, but like I'm talking about cleaning your plate. I'm like making like eating sounds. It's so gross, like listening to solo, but like I think it's fun. You know, just adding like a lot of stuff because it is, you know, the pre-chorus is copied over from the first one vocally. So yeah, just adding. You know, and then the last time the chorus is happening, I like everything is just on the vocal at this point. It really, really is.
Take that hate and eat that shit for breakfast. And yeah, I like my eggs with a side of mac shit when you talk that.
You know, that when, yeah, I don't think I ever had a vocal stack on it before. Now I do. So yeah, I mean, and then of course background vocals like ad-libs, I mean, stuff like this.
Shit that build me up inside. Shit that build me up inside.
Just like there's a lot going on vocally here, and that's kind of what you want for a song like this. Like if you listen to anyone in the genre, you know, Doja, like even like some older Beyonce or whatever, like oof, like the vocal is king, you know, and everything you're doing is to support that. That's kind of the lesson today. Okay guys, so that's basically it. That's how you produce a song like that. It's vocal heavy, you know, track is second. If you have questions, do ask them down below. Check out the 1 hour video where I produced like the beginning of this beat. And yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you guys on the next one.